Good morning, students. I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, pin the video where you can see the Visional cipher written. So in last session, we have discussed a few examples on one of the substitution method. Then we have started with the new substitution method, that is the Visional cipher. We know that this is the encryption method based on polyalphabetic substitution method, right? In which 26 by 26 letters or alphabets, one table will be mentioned. One table we have to create, a generate, right? In which the row will be written into, here we have created that table in the last session where we have to write in the first row, or every column will have A to Z name, then every row will have A to Z label, right? Then we have to start with the A to Z. If the column or sorry, the row's label is A, then your keys will start from A to Z. If your row label is B, then it will start with the B up to Z, right? And the last remaining will be A written here. Then if it is starting with the C, then if the label is C, then it will start with the C to Z, then the remaining letters we have to write overcome here. Then in this way we have written everything. If suppose it is Y, if it is a Y label, then we have to write first letter would be Y, Z. Then again the remaining A to X, A to X letters will be returned into the remaining cells, right? So this was called as the Visional square or the Visional table. And from this, we have done the encryption on the plain text. How we have done that? Suppose if suppose the plain text contains the E letter. And if we want to if we want to convert into the cipher text, then we will require one key related to this. And suppose for this encryption, we have a key decryption, okay? So we will prepare a pair. First of all, we will make a pair. If the length of the key is not equals to the plain text, then we will repeat the letters from the key to fulfill the pair with the plain text, okay? So if suppose here we have the 10 letters in the plain text. Here also we have 10. So this is matching, right? But if manlo we have only 4 letters in the key, then what we have to repeat this key to complete the pair with this plain text, isn't it? So after doing that, now consider here it is a plain text and it is a key. So we will be having a pair of E and the D first of all. So how to substitute that, how to find out the cipher text for that? First, the plain text letter will be considered for row's label, right? So we will consider E. E is present in the plain text, right? So we will consider this E label from the row, and the key letter in this pair, the pair consists of the letter from the key is D. So we will find out with this E row and D's column, right? E is row and the D column. Whatever the intersecting letter will be there, that will be the cipher text for that plain text E, right? Accordingly, we have solved one example where we have where we had the plain text give money and the key was locked. In this way, we have written all the letters into the table form. Then key was the lock, which is not equals to the length of which was not matching the length of the plain text. So we have repeated all these letters from the key until it will make the entire pair for the plain text, right? With the plain text. So lock, and the remaining for Y we have written L. Now we have taken the G row and L column, whatever the intersecting alphabet will be there, that we have written as a cipher text. So in this way, we have calculated the cipher text for this give money, and the answer was this, right? Now, also we have discussed about the decryption. Decryption was, now we have to consider, we will be having the cipher text. While we are performing the decryption, we will be having the cipher text as well as the key. The key will be same at both the sides, sender as the receiver side. Why? Because it is a symmetric encryption method. In symmetric encryption method, both the sender and the receiver will be having the same key for performing further processes. So while doing or while performing the decryption process, we have to consider keys later, whatever the key letter will be there. Again, we have to make the same pair, ciphertext we have written and the key we have written. We have to match the pair. We have to match the length of the ciphertext with the key. So we have repeated here also the key letters. Now we have to consider the key letter. In the previous encryption process, what we have done, इंक्रिप्शन के लिए जो भी प्लेन टेक्स्ट था उसका वो लेटर के लिए रो लेबल कंसीडर किया, बट इन द डिक्रिप्शन वी आर कंसीडरिंग की अल्फाबेट. ओके, नाउ हियर इन की अल्फाबेट वी हैव L, and then what we have to do in this L row, the ciphertext is R. So what we will do, suppose this is a L row. In L row, we have to find out in this row where the R is written. Consider here somewhere the R will be written. So in this L row, we have to find out the ciphertext letter, and wherever we will find the ciphertext letter, the label of that column, whatever the label of that column will be there, that will be the plain text for that particular ciphertext. Okay. So I will repeat this. Suppose this is our pair, W and the O. Key letter is O and the ciphertext letter is the W, right? So what we will consider, first of all, O will be the row letter. Suppose here is O, somewhere O present, huh? So O row we will consider, and ciphertext letter is W. So in this row of O, we will find out the W. यहाँ पे कहीं पे W आपको मिल जाएगा इस रो में, right? Consider here is the W present. So once we will find out that letter from the ciphertext, we will check the column label for that of that particular ciphertext. इसका label जो भी रहेगा इस column का, मान लो यहाँ पे H था. So H will be the plain text for that ciphertext W. Okay. So this was the procedure in the Visional cipher for encryption as well as for the decryption. Now, if we are having one more method for this Visional cipher, that is method 2. In which we don't need to use the table, we don't need to access the Visional table, no need to prepare that. For that purpose, we will be having one formula. Visional cipher method 2. The formula for the encryption is EI, that is encryption, is equals to PI plus KI mod 26. Okay, and the formula for the decryption is DI is equals to EI minus KI mod 26. Now, if you don't want to use the Visional table or the Visional square, then you can go with the formula. The formula for encryption is PI plus KI mod 26. This will be performing, this will be used to perform the encryption method. Now, this is, if you remember the Caesar cipher, in Caesar cipher also we were having the same formula, but the thing is that there we had P plus K mod 26, where K's length was fixed. Okay, by default वो K का length रहता है 3, right? Julius Caesar जो था, according to Julius Caesar, there was a theorem where encryption will be there was a formula, encryption will be P plus K mod 26, where K's value was 3. Okay, in some cases, or we can say in modular Caesar cipher, the K length will be mentioned differently. If it is mentioned K is equals to 5, then we have to consider K equals to 5. But by default, if no any value is mentioned for the key, then the value for the key will be 3 always. Right? But there was the formula of P plus K mod 26. But here we have PI plus KI mod 26. That means each and every time your plain text and the key for encryption of that plain text will be different for each and every letter. Okay, same is for decryption, EI minus KI. For each and every letter, there will be a different ciphertext. For that ciphertext, we will be having a different key, and we have to perform the mod 26. In Caesar cipher also, for decryption, we were having the formula E minus K mod 26, isn't it? And in some cases, again, we have to apply the same rule. In some cases, if the subtraction or in any of the calculation, any of this calculation, if we will find the value greater than 26, then in that case, we have to subtract the 20 minus 26. Okay, by any chance, in any of the calculation, if value will be greater than the 26, if the resultant value will be greater than 26, then we have to subtract the 26 from that resultant value, and whatever the final result we will get, we will convert that into the alphabet, and that will be our final, we can say, if we are if we are performing decryption, then that final value will be our plain text. If we are performing the encryption, then that final value will be our ciphertext. Okay, now we will see one example by using this formula, by using a Wigner cipher method. Okay, now suppose I will take the same example, that is give money. The last example which we solved by using the Wigner table is give money, right? So plain text here is give money, and the key here is LOCK, lock. Okay. Now here, now we need to convert this. We have to write the number for respective, we can say, alphabets. Okay. So let me write give money. This is my plain text, and the value for this plain text will be, here I have written the values for the respective alphabets starting from the 0 up to the 25. Okay, now G value is 6, I is 8, V is 21, E is 4, M is 12, O is 14, N is 13, E is 4, Y is 24. Now this is the values which are representing this alphabets. Now we have to write the key. We have to make a pair, right? So LOCK, LOCK, and the L. Okay. Now here also we have to write the values for this key. L value is 11, O is 14, C is 2, K is 10. Again, we have to repeat these values: 11, 14, 2, 10, and 11. Right? This is the key value. Now we have to perform the encryption. How to perform the encryption? The formula is encryption E of I is equals to P of I plus K of I mod 26. I will explain here for the first value. Now we have the first pair, G and the L, right? G and the L is our first pair. We have the value 6 and the 11. 6 is the plain text value, right? 6 is the, so PI, the first will be, first letter, first pair will be G and the L, right? 6 and the 11. So 6 plus 11 mod 26. 17 mod 26 will be 17, right? So I will write here directly encryption 17. Okay, in this way. So this was for the first. Same, let me write one more. P plus K, Pi plus Ki mod 26. And the second pair is 8 and the 14. That is I and O. So 8 and the 14. 8 was the plain text and the key is 14 mod 26. 14 plus 8 will be 22 mod 26. So 22 will be the answer, right? So in this way we can calculate calculate for the remaining one. (23, 14, 11 plus 12 is 3, and 23 mod 26 will be 23, isn't it? 14 plus 14 is 28. Now here in this case, see O and the O. O and the O is the pair, isn't it? So 14 plus 14 mod 26, that is 28 mod 26. So this value is greater than the 26, right? So we will subtract this 26 value from the 28. We will subtract the 26 from the 28. So it becomes 2 mod 26. So answer will be 2 here. Again, 15 mod 26 will be 15. 14 mod 26 will be 14. Now here 24 plus 11, last one, Y and L pair. Y and L pair. The value is 24 plus 11 mod 26. 35 mod 26. Now again, the value is great. This value is resultant value is greater than the 26 value. So what we have to do, we have to subtract the 26 from the 35. Okay, 35 minus 26 will be 8, right? 8 mod 26 will be 8. Okay, so here we have written all the values as a ciphertext. Now we have to write the respective alphabet for this ciphertext. Now 17 is representing R, 22 is W, 23 is X, 14 is O, 23 is X, 2 is C, 15 is P, 14 is O, and the 8 is I. Okay. So in this way, our ciphertext for the given plain text will be, by using the encryption and decryption formula in the Visional cipher, will be R W X O X C P O and the I. This is 9, right? Subtraction is 9. 35 minus 26 will be 9. So the answer will be 9 here. Here also it will 9. So if it is 9, then it will represent the value J, alphabet J, right? So here we have to write the J. So RWXOXCPOJ. This will be the ciphertext for the given plain text give money. Is it clear? Do you get this formula method? Saili? Roll number 2, Saili?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Write down this formula and solve one example in your notebook. First of all, write down this formula. Visional cipher method 2 using the formula. The encryption is EI equals to PI plus KI mod 26, and the decryption will be DI equals to EI minus KI mod 26. By using the same formula, we can decrypt if we will be having this ciphertext. Okay, if we will be having the ciphertext, then what we have to first do, if we are performing the decryption, we have to write the values for these alphabets. Okay, then we have to write the key for with matching the length of the ciphertext LOCK. Okay, now we will make the pair R and L, W and O in this way, and we will be having the values for the respective alphabets. So we will put the values in this formula EI minus KI mod 26. Suppose R के लिए क्या है value 17 and L is 11. First का एक देखते हैं decryption. So 17 minus 11. 17 minus 11 will be 6, right? So 6 mod 26 will be 6. So 6 will be representing the G. 6 will be representing G. So this will be the plain text for this R. So in this way, we can perform the decryption. So write down this EI equals to PI minus PI plus KI mod 26. Decryption will be EI minus KI mod 26. Okay. Now write down one example and solve. Encrypt the following plain text using Wigner's cipher with the key Pascal. With the key Pascal. And the given plain text is she is listening. Plain text given here is she is listening. LISTENING. And the key given is Pascal. You have to use Wigner cipher method 2 by using the formula. Let me know the cipher text for this plain text. So we have to first of all write the plain text. We have to perform only encryption, right? So for encryption, we have a formula of EI is equals to PI plus KI mod 26. Caesar cipher, in Caesar cipher, we have only P plus K mod 26, where key's length is by default 3. Okay, remember the difference. In Wigner cipher, we have PI plus KI mod 26. In Caesar cipher, we have P plus K mod 26. Okay, now the plain text given is SHEISLISTENING. This is a plain text. Then we have to write the values for this plain text. (18, 7, 4, 8, 18, 11, 8, 18, 19, 4, 13, 8, 13, and the 6. क्या क्या है HHWKSW XSL GLTCG. Yes, Saili correct, Mansi correct. Aishwarya, something is wrong. Check. Aditya correct. Yes, Dhruvin, yours also correct. Aishwarya, check the answer one more time. Check out the calculations. Okay. Now we have written here the plain text and the value for this plain text. Now we need to write the key. The key is Pascal. So PASCAL. Right. So we have to repeat this key until we will complete the entire length of this plain text. PASCAL. P. Now the value 15, 6 and 0, 18, 2, 0, 11, 15, 0, 18, 2, 0, 11, 15 and 0. We have written the values for the key. Now apply the formula of encryption. Just we have to add the values in the pair and mod 26. So 18 plus 15, 18 plus 15 mod 26. So the value will be greater 33 mod 26. 33 mod 26. So 33 value is greater than to 26. So we have to subtract the 26 from the 33. Right? So 7. The final answer will be 7. That we can perform later on. Here 7 plus 0 will be 7 mod 26. Here, what is this? S is representing for S. S की value क्या है? 18. 22 mod 26. 10, 18, 22, 23, 18, 37, 6, 13, 19, 28 and 6. These are the values, right? But if the value is greater than the 26, we have to subtract. So here is the value 7, here 22 as it is, here 10 as it is, 18 as it is, 22 as it is, 23 as it is, 18 as it is. Now here we have 37. So 37 minus 26 we have to perform, right? So 11, then 6, 13, 19, 28 greater than 26 hai. So we have to subtract 26 from this 28. So the 2 and the 6 as it is. So this is the ciphertext. This is the final ciphertext for the given plain text. Just write down the respective alphabets for this value. So 7 is H. H, H. 22 is W. 10 is K. 18 is S. 22 W. 23 is X. 18 is S. 11 is L. 6 is representing G. 13 is N. 19 T. 2 is C. And the 6 will be G. Okay, so the final ciphertext for the given plain text will be H, H, W, K, S, W, X, S, L, G, N, T, C, G. This will be the ciphertext for the given plain text. H, H, W, K, S, W, X, S, L, G, N, T, C, G. This will be the ciphertext for the given plain text. जिनका गलत आया था वेरीफाई कर लो आंसर, कहाँ पे गलत हुआ वो चेक कर लो, ठीक है. So I hope this is a very simple method. Simply you have to remember the formula and make sure कि every time the key and the plain text pair is the different one. Formula is same to same like Caesar cipher, but difference I'm repeating for number of times because this is very confusing कि वहाँ पे key और plain text key will be same, but here we have the different keys for each and every plain text. Okay, now we'll move to the next method or the next we can say encryption method, that is Varnam cipher. The next substitution method is Varnam cipher, which is also called as one-time pad cipher method. Okay. Now this method is of encrypting the alphabetic text. This will be used for encrypting the alphabetic text. This is the substitution, one of the type of substitution method, right? What is this algorithm? This is very simple. ये एक्चुअल में आखिरी से पहले इसका सबसे पहले वाला होना चाहिए था नंबर, क्योंकि सिंपली यू हैव टू ऐड p plus k, you have to perform and you have to convert the resultant value to the alphabets. This is what the algorithm is. Very simple algorithm is there. Assign a number to each character of the plain text and the key according to the alphabetic order. Okay, simply respective respective values we have to write to for alphabet. Okay, for the key as well as for plain text, add both the number, corresponding plain text character number and the key character number. We just have to add, we just have to make addition, write respective alphabet for resultant number. That will be your ciphertext. Okay, simple है. अभी तक के कुछ अलग अलग formulas थे, कुछ अलग method था. This Varnam cipher, this one time pad cipher is a very simple basic method is there, where we have to just perform the addition of p plus k. No any mod, nothing. Simply we have to add p plus k. Okay. If resultant addition is greater than the 26, then subtract 26 from the result and then repeat the step 3. सिंपल है, इसमें कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है, बस p plus की करना है, p plus k we have to perform and whatever the resultant value will be there, we have to write the respective alphabet for that particular value. That's it. Okay, but still I have taken one example. Algorithm बहुत ही simple है. Will you calculate this? Algorithms is the plain text and the cipher text is simple word. Plain text given here is algorithms and the cipher text is simple word. What you have to, you just have to write the values for this respective number for, sorry, this is the key. This is the key. Key is simple word and the plain text is algorithm. You just have to write the values for this, both the number, both the words, and then you have to perform the addition. And the resultant value will be the cipher text for you. And if the resultant number is greater than the 26, simply subtract the 26 from that, and whatever the final resultant value you will get, that will be your ciphertext. And remember one thing, in this Varnam cipher, the plain text length is equals to the key length. मतलब दोनों की length same रहेगी. The key which we are using, the length of the key will be equals to the length of the plain text. Visionary cipher में क्या किया हमने? Even if the key length is less than the length of the plain text, we are repeating the plain text later till we will match the length of the plain text, isn't it? But in this method, we will be having the length of the key will be equals to the plain text length. That's it. Simply write down. Now here we will be having the values 18, 19, 18, 29, 28, 12, 41, 21, 29, 21, right? So wherever we are having the value greater than the 26, we will just subtract the 26 from that values. Here is 18, 19, 18, 29 minus 26. 3, 2, 12. 41 minus 26. 41 minus 26 कितना आ रहा है? खोल दो, डोर खोल दो. Just a minute. Okay, 41. हाँ, क्या कर रहे थे? Minus 26, 15, 29. This is 3 and this is 21. So now we have the final values. Just simply convert it into the alphabets. Ciphertext. So 18 is S, 19 is T, 18 is S, 3 is D, 2 will be C, 12 is M, 15 is P, 21 is V, 3 will be D, and the 21 will be P. Okay, so the ciphertext for this plain text algorithm is S, T, S, D, C, M, P, V, D, V. This will be the ciphertext for the given plain text algorithms by using the Varnam cipher, which is also called as one-time pad cipher. Okay, see, this algorithms which are very simple, like only you have to perform the addition, right? In the previous one also, in Vigenère cipher, you just have to make the addition of Pi plus K and then you have to perform the mod 26. So in university examination, they will not be asked for any 10 marks or no any example will be asked based upon this type of the questions. But in objective question paper in competitive examinations, one of the plain text will be given, the key will be given, and they will say apply this method and find out the ciphertext for the same, right? So in that case, you should know the method which we are using in this type of the algorithms, right? बट इन यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जामिनेशन, जैसे पहले मैंने बोला कि प्ले फेयर साइफर, हिल साइफर, बेस्ड अपॉन दोज एल्गोरिथम्स 10 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन विल बी आस्क्ड. ओके, हिल और प्ले साइफर, इन दोनों में से एक तो आता ही है, दोनों अल्टरनेटिव का, इस बार ये तो दूसरी बार ये, इस तरीके से आता है. बट ये वर्नाम, विजनर, सीजर साइफर भी एक बार पूछा गया है, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम दे मे आस्क explain the substitution cipher methods and using the example, ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं. So in that case you have to write the method, algorithm steps as well as one of the example. The question will be asked for 10 marks. Okay, but for numerical solving only it will be asked for hill cipher and the play fair cipher. Okay, so this is what all about the encryption method of substitution type, right? The next type is transposition method. If you remember, in the earlier sessions we have learned or we have discussed about the type of the traditional encryption methods, right? Traditional encryption methods, in which the first one was the substitution and the second is transposition. One is substitution, another was transposition. These are all the traditional encryption methods, which are symmetric encryption methods. Symmetric and asymmetric, these are again the two partitions. Symmetric means where sender and the receiver both will be using the same key for encryption as well as for the decryption. Asymmetric means the key will be different for encryption, the key will be different for the decryption. Asymmetric method algorithms are, we will be discussing that in the next unit. Asymmetric कौन से हैं वो बाद में देखेंगे. But substitution में we have discussed about the Caesar cipher, then we have discussed about the Playfair cipher, Caesar cipher, then we discussed about the monoalphabetic cipher, then polyalphabetic cipher. After that, we discussed about the Playfair cipher, then Hill cipher, then Vigenère cipher, and then Varnam cipher, right? So these were the substitution methods. Now, the second method is the transposition method. Now, what is the difference between both? In substitution method, if any plain text is available, suppose ABC, then the cipher text for the particular plain text will be some other letter we are going to substitute for this plain text. Like X will be the substitution for this A. So throughout the plain text, we will be using the X for this A. If मतलब डिपेंड करता है, वो भी अलग अलग एल्गोरिथम में. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी इन ईच एल्गोरिथम वी आर रिपीटिंग द लेटर. नो, इट इज नॉट दैट, नॉट लाइक दैट. बट रिमेंबर, सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड मींस वी आर सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग some other letter for this particular plain text, like YZ. XYZ is the substitution for this ABC. That will be the cipher text for the given plain text. This is the substitution, okay? And for this we have used these type of the algorithms. Now in this transposition method, what we do is we perform some alteration or permutation on the given plain text. We do not substitute any another letter for the plain text. What we do is just we perform the permutation or the alteration. For example, suppose if our plain text is ABC, then this can be written as CBA, BCA, right? We are performing the permutation. We are writing it, we are rearranging the letters simply, right? Whatever the plain text letters will be there, that we are rearranging. That is the transposition method. Now in this transposition method also, we are having some different types. The first method is Relfen's method. Okay, Relfen's method. The other method is columnary transposition method. ओके, कॉलमनरी ट्रांसपोजिशन मेथड में क्या है कि एक सिंपल मेथड है जिसे हम बेसिक मेथड भी कहते हैं, सिंपल कॉलमनरी ट्रांसपोजिशन मेथड. एंड वन इज मल्टी लेवल columnary transposition method. This both are इसको और एक पार्टीशन भी निकलता है, जैसे इसको टाइप्स बोलते हैं ट्रांसपोजिशन के. बट वन मोर टाइप इज कीड एंड द कीलेस. मतलब sometimes the key is also mentioned with the given plain text, which key we have to use. और जो ये ट्रांसपोजिशन ये हम परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं ना, अल्टरेशन रीअरेंजमेंट जो कर रहे हैं लेटर्स की, वो कितने की से लेटर इधर उधर करने हैं, that key will be mentioned in some cases. That will be called as the keyed. If the key is not mentioned, we just have to put the simple basic algorithm on the given plain text, and that will be the keyless. Okay, तो keyed and the keyless ऐसा भी इसका partition होता है. And another partition is Relfen's method, and the other is the columnary transposition method, in which we have two things: simple or the basic columnary transposition method, and one more, that is the multi-level columnary transposition method. Okay, ये क्लियर है. सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड सब क्लियर हो चुके हैं. वी हैव ऑलरेडी टेकन लॉट ऑफ एग्जांपल्स ऑन द गिवन सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड्स, एंड देन वी हैव द ट्रांसपोजिशन. नाउ द फर्स्ट वन फ्रॉम द ट्रांसपोजिशन, एज आई सेड, इज Relfen's मेथड. In this Relfen's method, what we do is, it is a simple transposition technique which involves writing plain text as a sequence of diagonals and then reading it row by row to produce the cipher text. It is, but remember, the weakness of this Relfen's method is it is very easy to break. How it is easy to break, that we will see in the next session. But remember, Relfen's is a type of transposition method which is also called as the keyless transposition method, in which we just write the plain text in the sequence of diagonals. We write the plain text into the sequence of diagonals, and then we read that plain text row by row. Okay, and whatever the row by row readed content will be there, that will be the cipher text for the given plain text. Okay, we will let me just a minute. So the given example here is corporate bridge. This is the one plain text which is given. what this method says, we have to write the plain text into the diagonals, sequence of diagonals. C O R P O R A T E B R I D G E. Okay, we just have written into the diagonals. Fine. Now what we have to do, how to read this row by row. So first row we are going to read C R O A E R D E, and the next row is O P R T B I G. Fine. So this is the cipher text for the given plain text corporate breach. Simple hai? Is it clear? Relevance technique is a type of transposition cipher technique. Transposition cipher technique क्या होता है? In which we just rearrange the plain text letter. We just perform the permutation on the plain text. We do not substitute any another letter for that plain text. We just rearrange the letters, right? So in this relevance, we have to write the each and every plain text into the diagonal form. Okay, and then we have to read the letters into the row wise. So we have written this plain text into the diagonal form. Okay, and then we have read row wise C R O A E R D E O P R T B I G. Okay, in some books, to complete the pair of this, somewhere it is written like to fulfill this, we have written some dummy letter also X. So in some of the books you will find out कि जहाँ पे ये pair complete नहीं हो रहा है, वहाँ पे एक substitute किया है X को या Z को dummy letter. Then in that case you have to mention whenever you are solving this type of the questions, you have to write a note. X will be the dummy letter. ऐसा आपको mention करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? If it is not written, that is also okay. Row by row, we have to just read the content. That will be your cipher text. Clear hai? Please acknowledge. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next method from the transposition method, okay, Yash. From the transposition method, we will see in the next session. Mark your attendance. Then you can leave. Thank you.